Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get a piece of tracing paper like this, and you're going to fold it corner to corner so that it's a triangle and open it back up. Then on one side, you're going to write a word in bubble letters or block letters, okay? And if you need help figuring out how to make a letter a block letter, you can just come up and see me. Now you need to plan this out because you need to fill the whole space. So I'm going to do the word love, which means my O and V are going to be huge. And the top of my V is going to be at two different heights there. And I might want to make that a little pointy so it doesn't look like a U. And it's at this point that you can make any of the corrections. Use a pencil so that you can erase. And an E. A tracing paper is very thin stuff and very easily torn, so be careful when you're drawing, and especially if you need to erase. All right, so now I've got L-O-V-E, love, like this. Then what you're going to do is you're going to fold it over. Actually, going to fold it backwards. And you can see through the tracing paper that, and if you need to go over the pin so that you can see better through the tracing paper, you can. In fact, I think we're going to have to do that. So you'll get a pin after you've made all your mistakes. Just like that. All right, now you can see it fairly easily through the tracing paper. And then you could use pen or pencil, it doesn't matter to me. And you're going to go over this. And this creates a translated image. Okay? So we're using translation at this point, or mirror image. I'm looking through the tracing paper here. Now the words that you can pick out, if you want to do love, you can, but that's not very creative since that's my example. I want you to come up with a word that is meaningful to you. Now when you open this up, you're going to have your original word and a translated image of that word. Then you're going to get a 12 by 12 piece of paper and you're going to fold it into half and then half again, and that's going to create 4 sections.
Hamburger or
Both.
and part of your camera thing, like at the start you were like on half of the camera.
All right, now what we're going to do is, this is a piece of carbon paper. This is old technology. This is back before they had copiers and printers. It's very hard to come by these days because it's old technology, but what's cool about it is on this side it makes transfers. And so what you want is you want the words to face up, and it's going to cover that area, and wherever that is, you take your pencil and you push down hard over your line. Now be careful not to tear your paper here because it's very, like I said, very easy to tear tracing paper. It transfers that right over.
No wonder.
Okay, so that's very cool.
I always wonder how
Then,
they survived without printers.
this is when we're going to get into rotation. So we've done translation. We're going to do rotation. We're not going to do any flipping, okay? We're going to take the whole thing, we're going to put our finger in the middle, and you're going to rotate it to the next one. When you're done with that one, you rotate it to the next one. When you're done with that one, rotate it to the next one. And that's going to create a radial pattern. When you're done with all of that, transferring it all on, you're going to color it with markers so that there's no white showing. Okay? Now you could choose to color it so the words are very obvious, or you could choose to color it so the words are very abstracted.
Do you have to like do like L, 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 then O, O, O?
Yeah, do you have to do
No, I would suggest you do the whole word first, an entire section first.
Oh, okay.
So you do the
So
whole
I
word.
would finish this whole section before I would rotate it.
Okay.
And if you pick it up to check it, make sure that you still hold on to it so it doesn't slip.
Get new paper.
No, you can use this paper over and over.
No, that stuff.
The carbon paper?
Yeah.
You can use this carbon paper hundreds of times.
Whoa.
And
Okay?
are you supposed to do both sides of love or just like one side?
Yeah, both sides.
Wait, are you supposed to like do it in brick letters like you said?
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do one whole section here for you guys. I'm going to go over the whole thing using this carbon paper. Pushing down kind of hard with my pencil. It doesn't have to be really super hard though. It just can't be really light. Now, and then I'll be fine there.
If you like whip it, like do you think it's gonna matter? Or
No, it's not going to matter too much. You just, it's going to wear out.
I mean,
Now, see here, I'm going to have to move my carbon paper over, which is fine. Just going to move that over a little bit. I'm going to put that right back there. And see, my carbon paper's right, not there. I'm going to show you how it's not going to show up there. Okay. And I can just fill that in really easily there. So now I've got my guidelines to fill it in. So my L's are all going to be in the corner. My E's are all going to be on the outside corner because I'm rotating this. So then I'm going to rotate it over. My L's are still in the corner there, and I'm going to do this whole section.
Oh wait, I have a question.
Yes.
When we color it, will our O's have to be like the same?
Yes. So this shape now needs to be the same because it's a pattern. Okay, so if I choose to make my O yellow here, it needs to be a yellow O for every single one. Unless you do even more complex, you could do,
Like red,
O,
blue.
or it could be like yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green.
Do you color the background colors?
You do color the background as well.
Any color?
are we using marker colors?
Markers.
Can we write
As long as it stays the same. All right, very good, guys. Go sit down.